Hey everyone, me Kevin here. So what you're about to see is what didn't end up being our announcement video. See, on Monday I posted an announcement that I am not leaving, and we paid homage to the Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm not fucking leaving!
And said, we're not gonna be hypocrites. We're not gonna escape California, we're gonna try to fix California. We're gonna do whatever we can to beat Gavin Newsom and fix California. But we went with a different direction of how we announced my campaign for governor. What you're about to see is the canceled video. The video we couldn't post. The video we didn't post and didn't use. And let us know what you think about it. But if you like our messaging, if you like our plan for governor, make sure to go to mekevin.com/donate, support the cause, and help us get this weenie baby Gavin Newsom out of office. It's official, I'm running for governor. California's decline over the last 17 years has been despicable. Homelessness, traffic, taxes, people are fleeing California like never before. Why? Because of cheap talk by people like Gavin Newsom, who have been in charge over the last 17 years. Folks, it's time to talk about real change, not just spending more money without real solutions. We've had that for the last 17 years. Let's get real, California. We've got to think about the future. Most importantly, our children. Our children can't be left without a financial education or a job at 18 years old. It's unacceptable that 33% of Californians end up on Medi-Cal, not because of their fault, but because the state has failed them. Nothing else matters. Future schools will teach all of our students a wealth, financial, and career-oriented education. Teachers will be paid 2 to 3x what they're paid now, and will minimize redundant lecturing by using technology and recorded courseware provided. That way, teachers can focus on actually teaching with hands-on learning in classes rather than giving lectures on repeat. Future schools will combine 70% of high schools and colleges, giving 14 to 18-year-olds the choice to enroll. By 18, students in a future school will learn and excel in actual careers. And we're going to partner with small, medium, and large businesses so that people can actually get a job at 18 at Apple, Tesla, Patagonia, Amgen, or any other cooperating company or nonprofit for free and debt-free by 18. Students will have the choice to become licensed CPAs, nurses, EMTs, salespeople, electrical or mechanical engineers, you name it. Think about combining the best of a trade school with the best of college and the best of an internship with financial education. Thus, you have a future school. You have a choice for our children. Thanks, Jack. Daddy's gonna run for governor now.
Okay.
Folks, I don't need to spend $5 million on a campaign grizzly bear to show you what my plan for governor is. I'm all about saving money, being efficient and transparent. That's what I do on YouTube, and that's what I'll do as governor. So that's why I decided to create my campaign war room in the garage of my house to save money. Just like Apple, Microsoft, Google, Dell, Disney, they all started in their garage. Because unlike Gavin Newsom and other career politicians, I don't like to waste money. My plan is simple. It's a 20-part plan where each part builds upon the success of the other. My plan focuses on the long term, not on one-time handouts to buy your vote. I want to solve California with a new vision, not manipulate you with short-term ideas. My plan includes giving everyone who works or invests a pay raise. How? We'll eliminate the California state income tax for any money earned under $250,000 for everyone. In addition to that, we'll end homelessness by integrating those who can into future schools and giving them the opportunity to achieve dignity again. And for those who can't, we'll provide housing and we'll solve and end homelessness in California. Gavin Newsom doesn't seem to understand that homelessness in part has to do with preventing homelessness. Gavin Newsom wants to spend $184,000 per homeless person to just get them off the street. This is not a man who understands homelessness, let alone understands money. Third, we're going to implement those future schools we talked about, but we're also going to end the housing shortage by streamlining the building and safety process throughout our government and returning dignity to our civic governmental workers so we can actually have a process that works for us, not against us. We're going to legalize physical and online gambling. And this is just part 1 through 5. And our goal is making sure that we never return to a state income tax for the first $250,000 of our income. As such, we're going to implement a carbon tax, offsetting the need for a state income tax. We're also going to reform the DMV, and we're going to incentivize tunnels and optional toll roads. This is very important because we want to make sure that we have additional roads, and those additional roads will run parallel or underneath existing roads, so that way if somebody wants to take an existing road, they can. If they want to pay for an optional toll road, they can. But we have a win-win solution where we have less traffic on both roads. We're going to have community-style policing. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to encourage nonviolent folks from jails and prisons under supervised community service with community policing to return to our communities during the day so that we can clean the streets, remove trash, and remove graffiti, and make productive use of our inmate population. In addition to that, we're going to integrate them when possible into their segments of future schools, so that way we prevent recidivism. In addition to that, we are going to reform our courts by increasing the current $10,000 small claims limit to $100,000, so we can streamline the litigiousness of California and minimize the pain of going through the legal process and the cost burden. In addition to that, we are going to prioritize legal immigration and localized manufacturing. The companies that get incentives in our states should not be offshoring jobs. They should be providing jobs to people going to our schools, our universities, and our future schools. This is just part 1 through 10. If you want to see the full 20-part plan, the real vision for changing and making California a better place, make sure to go to meetkevin.com. But in the meantime, we've got some more to talk about. But folks, in addition to solving these problems, we can't have people fleeing the state because that is going to cripple our economy. Our businesses rely on people being in California to shop at our businesses. We rely on those sales tax and property tax revenues. We want to bring people to California, not see people leave. But in order to actually bring people to California, we need more housing. We need affordable housing, and we need much better transportation. We need people who understand that in government. And that's what I'm going to stand for and what I'm going to do. As someone who regularly works with building and safety departments throughout the state and knows a lot about the California Highway Patrol and traffic, I can tell you the civic workers in our state and our heroes, they don't want to deal with red tape either, just like we don't want to. They don't want to deal with slow development processes and housing or traffic and a lack of new roads, tunnels, or highways. The reality is the people of California don't want traffic and they want more houses. And all we need, if we have the people's will behind us, is a governor to put a plan in place. And that's what I have, a plan that'll work to bring more housing to more parts of California and to bring more roads to finally solve our transportation crisis. Behind me is a 6-unit apartment building that has been in the building and safety renovation department for the past 9 months. And folks, this is typical in California. It's not the folks working at City Hall. It's not their fault. It's California's fault. It's Gavin Newsom's fault. We have a housing shortage. He's been in this state for 17 years, bogging down and preventing the streamlining of housing and development in the state. We need a governor who gets that if you want affordable housing, you need more housing faster. I get that. And on day 1, I'm going to make it happen. Folks, I've thought about leaving this state. I would save a lot of money in taxes if I left this state to leave to Florida or Texas like so many other Californians are doing. But if I did that, I'd be a hypocrite. So I'm not leaving. I'm going to fix this state. And so what we need is to replace Gavin Newsom. We need to vote yes on the recall and yes on Meet Kevin for governor. Folks, I need your help to make this happen. Go to meetkevin.com, support the cause, and donate. And vote yes on recall and yes on Meet Kevin for governor.